this is Christian Spark, and I'm going to teach you how to play Vault as a starter player in this game. He is actually the easiest frame to farm or obtain, because all you gotta do is join the clan dojo and go to their Tenor lab and get his blueprints and then build him. But the other two, you have to do boss fights with them. So he might not be the one you want to pick if you want to be lazy with the grind or efficient. But yeah, this is his Loadout. So I technically have Prime, but the difference between the two isn't that big of a difference. This is regular Vault. This is Prime. It just has less base energy and less armor, but the health and shield's the same, so it's not that big of a deal. And the abilities are the same stats and everything. It's just the stats, the defensive stats are different. And I went with Steel Charge because by default, the normal Vault has a V polarity and a Zora according to the wiki. So it's putting the Steel Charge because that gives you a lot of mod points. If you don't have it, just use the any V aura, and you get those from Nightwave. So you get those. Prayer offerings. That might be a V one here. Yeah, I can just use Deadeye.
Oh yeah, I don't have a line.
Just for that V, just to get more points. Even though I don't have a stomper rifle, just to take advantage of that.
That's all from me.
But now which ones are the most important ones to upgrade first? I would say starting now, I would say Vitality and Reach Action, Special Vitality. I want to use those two. You should have a Flaw Vitality, so you use that one instead. I don't have one, so I'm just using this one instead. You should be able to get enough Indian credits to get this to rank 8, like when you're like around MR10 or closer there. And you want to get the number versions of each of these mods in this Warframe at some point, but I'm just thinking. I would say equilibrium is pretty important to put in this build because it's basically one of your main ways to gain HP back. It's not a lot of ways to get HP back in the early stages of the game, because most of them require arcanes or mechanics, other mechanics that you don't. They have to grind first to get to them, so it's like you gotta get strong to get even stronger. And but yeah, I'll just do Redirection and Vitality first, then Equilibrium and then Flow and Streamline, so they can use the abilities more often. And then you care about Continuity and Stretch for taking more advantage of the abilities. Then you worry about Strength. Strength, you always worry about that last. If you're on a budget, that's what I typically do. You always worry about ability strength last, because most of the damage is going for their weapons. In the early game. And then Serration, I used the Flaw version just to prove that, you know, you don't need the 10 rank Serration, even though it's better, and I can't equip it because I don't have enough mod points to level 30. I put in this mod instead of Split Chamber. Split Chamber is better, but it costs more, so I just used the budget version. You get this from See This Planes, you get this from random drops, basically, and this is Hellfire, fire damage. And my other two starter tutorial videos, I put in Strun, which you can buy with credits, and it comes pre-built, or you can buy the MK1. This one's worse, you want to get this one. But this one you can buy too with credits. I think it comes pre-built too, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna start case with the normal Bratton, because I think I can do more damage with the Vault Shield, because it adds 50% more electric damage. So I don't think I need the extra high base damage from the Strun to two-shot the enemies most of the time. And then this, probably not gonna use it that much. It's just a secondary. Most of the secondaries in the early game suck. This is probably the best weapon early game, Broken War. It's there are better mods to put here, but these are budget mods or easy to get mods, except for Life Strike. Life Strike is gonna be the hardest one for you to get, especially your most reliable way of healing in this game. I mean, in this Loadout in the early game. You live steal gain on heavy attack, so every time you heavy attack, if you hit the enemy, you gain health based on the amount of damage you do. It's pretty important in the early game. The stance doesn't matter. It's melee just like the aura situations to get more mod points. You can use any stance you want. I like that one because of the attack speed animations. I use no mods in the Sedna because I just want to use co-procs with a weapon. And then for the Sedna, it's a priority system with the mods, not with the stat mods, but with the actions, because there's AI. You know, it's AI. It has some intelligence with behavior. So this is priority 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like reading a book from left to right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This activates first. This activates after this one. So if it's to revive, and I switch this, it might suck an item before it revives and not revive in time or not do it at all. That's why I put it in first, because I want to make sure it activates that first. And definitely if I switch these two, it's just going to, you know, basic attack all the time and not use the vacuum to vacuum up mods for me. So the priority doesn't matter. This has a cooldown, like 10 to 12 seconds, and it just converts damage to shields, which helps my survivability a bit. And then they help the Sedna survive, so then I can take advantage of the vacuum. I use the max health mod, 10 rank, and shield capacity. If you can't max out the mods, I'll just do the health as high as you can first, probably rank 8. I won't go above rank 9 for sure, but rank 8 is good enough. You can just stay there, even rank 7. I mean, rank 6. But yeah, usually I go by 2 ranks at a time. And I go to rank 2, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 10. But yeah, you can do it any way you want. And then shields, you kind of want to rank that last or not even at all, depending on how you want to be your defenses. Because the shield game mechanic works on the Sednas too. And then this is just the heal, play the heal all the time. Alright, this is Crystal Spark again. I'm going to show you the synergy between the weapons. Unfortunately, there's not that much synergy in comparison to Mag and Scalpel, so that makes it more simplistic. But so anyway, so let's sew it. That's down to level 40. So if I just shoot with my gun, it's not gonna do, you know, actually not that bad damage, but it's not gonna do really good damage compared to using shield and the gun. The shield adds like 50% more electric damage on top of more crit damage to the crit. So that made it a little bit faster, the shield. And I can equip it and blocks all the fire in front of me, except for moving bodies, so they can move through it to still melee attack me. And I can also place it again too, so I can like, you know, make like a house or something with this. Of course, you're going to have 6 walls up at once. And then it starts replacing the oldest wall, as you just saw there. So yeah. So the ultimate. We need these. Yeah, no late game, it's actually pretty good ability. I mean, most people mod him for range and power strength just to nuke enemies. But once you go in the late game, it starts to lag. This is really scary in the late game because it's electric damage. It's only good against shield enemies. Enemies with shield speed, but and then let me show the one ability. So use the 3 with the one ability. I think it does more damage. Just to increase electric damage. Yeah, see instead of 57, it's 82 now or something like that. The speed gives me more reload speed too, so I don't spend much time reloading. It also increases my melee attack too, so I get more DPS for melee attack. Just go for need for speed with that. Yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and now I'm going to show the showcase portion of the video. Thank you.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for supplies. Ready? Trigger the alarm. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Prepare for life support.
I need you in your hardness to mine. Yeah, I'm on the battle.
Another life support capsule is now available.
When you're here, you spark chemical reaction. Aura strikes like lightning. Got no